Hey guys, Tommy here on Saturday night at Casa Loma Road, Toronto, Ontario. Looks like a griffin. Anyway, I'm all about mud floods, you know, the resets. An owl. I'm here with my dog. There's Puppy right there. See, overlooking the rotten circuit board city. The biggest mind control apparatus probably in town right there. Other than the television. That helps out the TV, so. You know, the gear on that. On top of all the 5G that's all running around down there. But this is where I am today. And my dog. I'm wandering around back there. Yeah, so anyway, we got a serious situation going on here, guys. I think this Plandemic thing is turning into something more than we expected, I do believe. We've got another reset on the go here, especially in the financial situation. Hang on a second here. Let me get to now. Gotta keep an eye on Mr. Man. Yeah. Been doing a lot of looking into this. First of all, you can't get a virus unless you jack it into yourself. So that means you gotta break the skin with a needle. And then I ended up with a few viruses in my day. That's why you get the flu when you get the flu shot. You know, and I'm considering more along the lines of. They say that this Plandemic is going to come in waves, and I think first they're going to take out the seniors, which they seem to be doing, because all the people that seem to be dying from this gig is a bunch of seniors and people that got low respiratory problems, like me. One, I smoke a hell of a lot. I smoke cigarettes and weed. I don't drink or go to no doctors or take no pills or nothing like that. No Advil, no Tylenol in my house. I mean, I think these guys can spray chemtrails from the sky, and then this has got a bacterium in it, which will give you all the flu-like symptoms, and then people go running off for a flu shot, and then they end up. I think a lot of the illnesses that we have today has got to do with the vaccinations, period. Right? Anyway, Martin Leakey did a great thing the other day about maybe even today. Martin Leakey, good buddy. He's all about the reality of this plane, right? This is the Holy Grail of our flat Earth by Martin Leakey. It's a must buy, man. And the whole thing that we live in is a complete lie. You know, the Nazis did not lose World War II. The division of the Roman Catholic Church. Right? And the resets have been going on over and over again. You know, these guys have been using society in general with their military equipment Um, I was looking at things from 1901 where they were actually doing experiments on the citizens, and they're even working on bacterium in the early 1910s in New York subway system and stuff like that back in those days. And it was all military organized. And 1966 they were doing experiments. I think it was maybe it was 1966 they were doing experiments in New York City. And now they're doing experiments here in Canada. They're always using us as guinea pigs. People seem to think that Canada has got it good. No, man, we're in the Queen's armpit big time, right? We're just a lab rat. The UK has been poisoning everybody since time immemorial, right? Yeah. So anyway, I'm looking at all these people in my society. They got everybody on basically sheltered at home. What do you call it? Shelter in residence. Right? I don't buy into it. Right? I've been out a couple of times today. My last dog walk was 3 hours long. And most of these, I call them monkeys because I think they evolved from a fucking chimpanzee for some reason. They believe in Darwin. They believe in a spinning ball. You know, they're traveling at 66.6 thousand miles a minute through time and space. 666 on a 23. It's a ball on a 23.4 degree angle on its axis to give you summer, spring, winter, and fall. Remainder off that from 100% is 66.6. Everybody's doing this. 666. It's a man done with a man, the beast, whatever. You know, I think what we're looking at here is some potential, very, very, very potential food shortages coming around the corner. Everybody in this city seems to be thinking this is an extended weekend. They're walking around, their face masks on and their rubber gloves. You know, if you have enough face masks on, you're under kind of a biological attack. Most of that stuff is nano-sized, if it's not nanoparticulates in its generality nowadays anyway. And it's like flying a mosquito through the Grand Canyon in regards to wearing your masks. So, I mean, what the hell's good is a mask going to do you? It's all psyop. You know, the television has got this city living in fear. I'm walking down the street, people are crossing over the other side of the street. I'm going, what the fuck, man? And you hear the sirens going every day and night. You know, nobody around here got too much faith in God, you know. I believe in the creator of all, right? The higher self is another aspect. The higher self in combination with the creator of all, you know, Yahushua. I don't buy into this. If these guys are worshiping Lucifer and Satan and all this kind of stuff, I gotta go with being a Christian in my best ways. And I suck at it, man. Like, really, I curse, I swear, I smoke. I get immoral thoughts. You know, I love chicks, man. I gotta keep my stick on the ice because, I mean, I always get myself in trouble when it comes to relationships. And to me, my only relationship right now is with this. With him. Right? I know, I take care of you. You got a better life than I do, buddy. But don't worry, you're coming with me. Yeah, man, I don't do the brainwash mentality. I mean, I think if you're a truther, we might have some problems because these people are looking at me like, get lost, man. You know, don't. Just, you know. Yeah, I look at them like they're gonna rat us out, man. You know, Brian Staley and Karen B and those guys, they've been talking about this in the last couple of hangouts they've been doing and stuff. And I look at these guys, I've seen phone apps that are out there for people that can report people that are not complying with the social distancing, shelter in place or whatever the hell they call that. real problem if they try and put a curfew on me, because I'll be out there breaking it on purpose. I want to see what the hell they're going to try and do to me. They want to throw me in fucking jail? Be my first one in that game. Right? Hey, we'll see how it goes. But I'm definitely non-compliant. I don't consent to none of this stuff. Right? Anyway, guys, you just gotta eat the right food if you can. This is where they've got us on a multi-angle attack. I don't think it's totally a 5G attack. I think this has got something to do with it. I think it's got something to do with the nanotechnology that everybody's loaded with from fucking chemtrails. Weather modification programs. You know, I hear they got drone technology up there that can watch everybody, making sure you're keeping your 6 feet distancing apart. They got these phone apps that they got people that they can rat you out on with, and you know, I heard about these certain, is it a governor or mayor of a city in the United States somewhere, where he's offering rewards to people who are turning in people that are not complying with the Plandemic fucking paradigm. Anyway, right now I'm on a YouTube suspension for hate speech because, I don't know, I must have said something about somebody. Probably the Jews. You know, the Jews. How the fuck can they give me a hate speech fucking thing for taking pokes at Jews when half of my fucking best friends are Jewish? Right? They're not assholes. Right? Anyway. I love everybody, and I don't buy into any particular religion whatsoever. I kind of stick with the Christian mentality because you fucking stop trying to get snuggy with me. It's because, well, my mother died when I was 10 years old. Well, she was murdered by these fucking cocksuckers. Pardon me for swearing, peeps. But in 6 months, they cooked my mother, and when she was 42 years old with their cancer, and cancer is a fungal bug. Okay. And yeah, so I've been kind of like bucking the system pretty much ever since, right? That's the way I've been rolling. My father said, Tommy, you're the black sheep of the family. And there's no doubt about that. I spent 5 years in high school. I think the more education you got, the more of a fucking brain dead monkey you are. Get with reality. Get with nature, man. Get with, like, you know, the Bible has got a lot of good stuff in it, man. But I just don't rely on the one book. I mean, I always go back to that as a reference, but I mean, I'm interested in everything, right? You know, I've dedicated myself to nothing but just being as human as I can be. And I've fucking been banged up pretty good sometimes, man. I broke both my legs. I've broken my shin bone. I've broken my pelvis. My left hip bone's in my right femur. I got half of my pelvis and all the other parts of my body. I've had a mountain of surgeries. Right? I've dealt with drug addiction times 10. I've dealt with doctors, over and over and over again. End result was always back in the hospital. You know, after going through like a lifetime of shit trying to figure out what the hell is going on, because all the medication they give you, like whether it be diazepam or Valium or clonazepam or Furanol or, you know, Dilaudid or Oxycontins or Percodan or Percocets or whatever you want to get your hands on. You know, I mean, I've seen it all, man. On top of the real gear, you know, you get your blow and your coke, and your heroin, your meth. I don't know, I've been into it my whole fucking life, but I spent most of my life staying away from it. But I mean, I know when I get bit by this shit, I fucking take a huge fucking bite out of me. And like I said in the video tour before, I mean, usually it costs me $100,000 and I gotta learn how to walk again. I destroy about 10 lives, and I destroy about 10 relationships. You know? But not the people. I do destroy the relationships inside me. Anyway, I'm here for Casa Loma, the dog, in a Plandemic city. Right? All these poor porch monkeys. I don't know how this system's operating because subways are still running, but every time I get on the subway, Ain't nobody on it. Well, there's like, I got on the bus the other day and there was 6 people on the bus, with me included. 4 were wearing face masks and gloves. And they had all caution tape off half the bus so the bus driver wouldn't be. And the bus driver's wearing a mask, he's wearing gloves too. And here comes this shit again. These guys have been buzzing around pretty good lately too. Okay. Black helicopters. That's one of those Sikorsky types. Yeah, it's me coughing. I hear helicopters all the time. I see the black ones, right? And sometimes I think they're following me. Right? But this is where I come and hang out, guys. I kind of do this crazy stuff. You know, I gotta find my dog. Come here. Anyway, yeah. So I'm a hate speech violation on YouTube, and Mr. Mann's decided he's going to wander off on me here for some reason. Okay, guys, I guess I'll check in with you soon. Be good, and thanks for watching. God loves us. Peace, man.